व्याख्यानं श्रावयति।
नमस्कारः महोदय। आरम्भं कुर्मः वा महोदय? Mahodaya, in my today's speech, there are three sections. First section is about the story of very well-known and popular hero of Telugu states, Ramdas. Second section is about some description about Bhakta Ramdas literary works. Third and final section is about Bhadrachala temple and Sri Ramanavami festival procession and other details. I tried to write the Ramdas story in Sanskrit and English for everyone's understanding. The remaining portions of my speech are in English only. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bhagavan Bhakta Parayanaha. Saha Bhakta Jananam Icha Nirvahanardham Asadhya Karyamapi Susadhyam Karoti. Tasya Krute Bhagavan Swasya Pratishtayaha Khyatyaha Cha Chinta Na Karoti. युद्धे अहम विशस्त्रः भविष्यामि केवल यथा चित्तं तथा युद्ध मंत्रांगे निर्देशनं करिष्यामि इति उक्त्वा यदा अर्जुनः भीष्मेण परिसन्तपयतिवान् भगवान् श्रीकृष्णः अर्जुनस्य रक्षणार्थं सुदर्शनचक्रस्य आमन्त्रणं कृत्वा उग्रेण भीष्मस्य उपरि पराक्रमितवान्। सादृशरीत्या अर्जुनस्य प्रतिज्ञापालनं कर्तुं स्वस्य मायामय साधनेन जयद्रथस्य हतं कारयति स्म. Whenever there is a context between Lord and Bhakta, Bhagavan let his ardent devotee only to have the last say. In the Ambarishopakyanam, Brahma, Maheshwara and Lord Vishnu himself could not protect sage Durvasa. When he went to Vishnu himself, who said that he could do nothing as he was bound by the faultless devotion of Ambarisha, and suggested to the sage to seek the pardon of the king. Durvasa finally went to the Ambarisha, who then prayed Lord Vishnu to recall his Sudarshana Chakra, and then only Durvasa was saved. However, Lord's shower of blessing do not come easily. Extreme and stringent tests are always part of the process. However, true devotee is the one who never deters and always going to be committed to his devotion towards the Lord. Bhagavatah Sadrusi Eka Leela Telangana Rajye Saptadasha Shatabde Abhavat. Bhakta Ramadasasya Purvanamam Kancharla Gopannaha. Gopannasya Jananam Ekasmin Samanya Kutumbhe Abhavat. Tasmin Samye Kutubsha Rajavamsasya Palanam Telangana Prante Asit. Kutubsha Rajavamsasya Antima Chakravarti Tanasha Abhavat. Tanasha Mantri Parishade Akkanna Madanna Eto Dvau Premukastane Astam. Dvau Bahu Cheturau Visharadau Cha Astam. Akkannaha Gopannasya Matulaha. Ekavaram Akkannaha Gopannam Raja Tanasha Raja Sabhe Nayativan. Akkannasya Adhikara Prabhavena Gopannaha Bhadrachala Nama Eka Grama Samipe Mandaladisasya Ichukte Tahsildar Padavyam Niyuktavan. Gopannasya Patni Kamala Etasya Nama Putrasya Namaha Raghuramaha. Te Santoshena Tesham Jivanam Yapayanti. Gopannaha Tvaritena Bahuhu Janakarshaha Prasiddhaha Cha Abhavat. Gopannaha Parama Rama Bhaktaha. Saha Sangeeta Sahitya Ityadi Kala Vishayeshu Api Bahu Pregnasilaha. Gopannaha Ekasmin Samaye Bhadrachala Grama Samipe Ekam Utsavam Drashtam Gatavan. Bhadrachala Gramam Dakshina Bharate Prasiddha Nadi Godavari Tire Asti. తెలుగు జనానాం విశ్వాసానుసారేణ భద్రాచల గ్రామ సమీపే एव श्रीरामचन्द्रः सीतालक्ष्मण सहित अरण्यकाण्डे पञ्चवटी आश्रमं निर्माणं कृत्वा निवसतिवान्। तत्र गोपन्नः दिव्य सीताराम लक्ष्मण मूर्तयः दृष्टवान्। तासां मूर्तीनां संरक्षणं दम्मक्का नाम एका वृद्धा स्त्री करोति स्म। दम्मक्कायाः दीक्षा दृष्ट्वा गोपन्नः बहु भावपूर्णः अभवत्। तस्य देवालयस्य निर्माणस्य कृते कृतनिश्चयः अभवत्। सः तस्य पत्नी सहित देवालयस्य निर्माणस्य कृते संग्रहणं कार्यक्रमाणि आरम्भं कृतवान्। किन्तु तत् कार्यनिमित्तम् आवश्यकधनं पूर्णेन न सम्प्राप्ययति। तत्प्रान्तवासाः प्रभुत्वधनात् यावत् आवश्यकं तावत् स्वीकर्तुं गोपन्नं सूचितवन्तः। ते सर्वे अनन्तरकाले यदा तेषां कृषिव्यापारस्य धनं समर्पणं कर्तुं शपथं कृतवन्तः, गोपन्नः सन्तोषेण तानाशा चक्रवर्तीम् एतस्य प्रतिपादनस्य अनुमत्याः कृते एकं सन्देशं प्रेषितवान्। किन्तु तस्य सन्देशस्य प्रत्युत्तरं शीघ्रं न प्राप्तवान्। तस्मिन् समये मुस्लिं परिपालकाः इतर मतजनाः जनेभ्यः जिजिया शुल्क संग्रहणं कुर्वन्ति स्म। गोपन्नः एतस्य शुल्कस्य संग्रहणं कृत्वा तस्मात् धनात् 600 रूप्यकाणि 6 लाख वराहस् देवालय पुनर्निर्माणस्य कृते व्ययीकृतवान्। यदा देवालयस्य निर्माणम् आसत् तदा गोपन्नः एका संदिग्धा परिस्थिति अनुभूतवान्। सः देवालयस्य शिखरे सुदर्शनचक्रस्य स्थापनं कर्तुं निश्चयितवान्। किन्तु कुत्र तत्र तत् सुदर्शनचक्रं लभति एतस्य सूचना न प्राप्नोति स्म। एकस्मिन् दिने गोपन्नस्य स्वप्ने स्वयं श्रीरामचन्द्रः आगत्य गोदावरी नद्यां स्नानं कर्तुम् आदेशितवान्। तत्र सुदर्शनचक्रं प्राप्तुं शक्यते इति उक्तवान्। सः तत्क्षणं नद्यां स्नानं कृत्वा दिव्य सुदर्शनचक्रं प्राप्तवान्। सर्वे जनाः सन्तोषेण हर्षातिशयेन भद्राचल सीतारामालयस्य निर्माणस्य कृते योगदानं कृत्वा अद्भुत दिव्य च देवालयस्य संप्रतिष्ठापनं कृतवन्तः। गोपन्नः अनन्तरकाले सम्पूर्ण श्रीराम शरणागतिं कृत्वा अनेक कीर्तनानि रचयितवान्। सः सदा रामस्य आराधने मग्नम् अभवत्। तत्कारणे सर्वजनाः तस्य नाम परिवर्तनं कृतवन्तः। अनन्तरं सः रामदास नामेन प्रसिद्धः अभवत्। किन्तु कतिपय असूयाजनैः कारणेन रामदासस्य लेखा तानिशा न प्राप्तुमा। अनन्तरं प्रभुत्वधन दुर्विनियोगस्य अपराधकारणेन तानाशा रामदासं कठिन कारागारदण्डम् आदेशितवान्। I'll quickly provide English explanation briefly, and then we can get to the rest of the speech. Bhakta Ramdas was born in 17th century and his prior name was Gopanna. During this time, Telangana region was ruled by Kuli Qutub Shah dynasty, and Tanasha was the last king for this dynasty. With influence of Gopanna maternal uncles, he gotten employed as Tahsildar in the Bhadrachalam area. Bhadrachalam is a small town on the river banks of Godavari. Gopanna, while performing his duties, saw an old lady safeguarding Lord Rama, Sita Devi and Lakshmana idols with utmost care and affection. However, seeing the poor state of this makeshift temple, Gopanna was moved. He decided then and there itself to build a beautiful temple for the Lord Rama. With the help of locals, Ramdas ran temple fund campaign, and by the time of the temple construction, they did not have quite enough funds. Everyone suggested him to go ahead with the plan by using the government tax money and pledged that they will repay after the harvest. Gopana wrote a letter to the king, seeking permission for this idea. With no response, Gopana moved forward with the plan, and within no time, a beautiful and grand Rama temple was constructed. Gopana, who is highly knowledgeable in literary and Carnatic music, composed several kirtanas praising Lord Rama. Since then, he spends most of his time in the temple, immersed in the devotion of Lord Rama. Witnessing his ardent devotion towards the Lord Rama, everyone started calling Gopana as Ramdas. King, who never gotten the letter from Gopana due to misdoings of some jealous people, he was raged by the misuse of government funds. When Gopana pleaded his case, King asked Gopana, "You took 6 lakh varahas of taxes to build this temple for Rama. Do you at least feel any remorse for doing this wrong?" Gopana smiled and replied, "Everything that is there in this world belongs to my Rama. I have only used his wealth to reconstruct his temple. Why should I feel remorse?" The answer angered Tanasha so much that he had him locked up in the Golconda fort. He gave an order that Gopana was to be released only after he paid up the 6 lakh varahas and promised never to worship Rama or sing any kritis in his praise. He ensured that Gopana was tortured and kept in constant pain. He wanted that Gopana's faith in Rama should break, and he should accept that what he did was wrong, since the wealth belonged to the regime of Tanasha. Gopana was whipped with leather belts and steel balls with spikes. As if that pain was not enough, they applied chili powder to his wounds so that the pain was increased manifold. He was either starved or given rotten food and dirty water. He relentlessly sang innumerable kirtanas, expressing grief, anger, pleading with Rama to save him. He chanted and wrote Rama's name on the walls of the dungeon. He suffered at the hands of the tormentors for 12 long years in the dungeon of Golconda Fort. Yet Gopana's faith in his Rama and Sita only gotten stronger. As an information, if you visit Golconda Fort, you would see, you still see the Ramdas writings on the walls and his prison where he was kept. Coming back to the story, when you listen to Bhakta Ramdas Kirtanas, you would understand how he digested and transformed Advaita Siddhanta into a form where all normal people can sing happily. Anta Ramamayam, ee Jagamanta Ramamayam, Antarangamuna Natma Ramudu Ananta Rupamuna Vintalu Salupaga, Sauma Surjulanu Suralu Dharalanu, Aa Mahambudulu, Nakila Jagambulu Nadulu Vanambulu Nana Mrugamulu, Ashta Vasuvulu Narishad Vargamulu Andandambulu, Pindandambulu, Brahmandambulu, Brahmalu Madalu Vidita Karmalu, Veda Shastramulu, Ashta Dikkulanu, Adiseshudu, Dhirudu, Bhadrachala Ramadasani, Korikalu Sagadi Tarakanamamu. In this Kirtana, Ramdas describes everything that he sees is nothing but Lord Rama. He realizes Vishwarupa of Lord Rama in the entire universe. When Lord Rama pervades in one's soul, he can assume any form and will be able to perform anything. Bhakta Ramdas experiences Sri Rama Tattva in the sun, moon, entire Devaloka, including Lord Brahma, the stars, greatest oceans, rivers, and forests. He also sees nothing but Lord Rama in the great galaxies and the lokas. Also, he does not distinguish between Lord Rama and all Veda Shastras and Vedic karmas. All 8 Vasus and Arishad Vargas, 6 evils, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha, Matsarya, are pervaded by Lord Rama. One can notice this is nothing but a greatest quality of Bhakta who experiences Lord in every walks of life. One can say Bhakta Ramadas, like Arjuna, had Vishwarupa Sandarsana of Lord in his daily life. Also, a notable point in this context is every Bhakt, when he reaches a stage, he will attain the state of Advaita. I think this was repeatedly mentioned in our Bhakta Darshan series so far. Nayanar story as explained by Manjula Bhagini, Kanappa as explained by Raghuram Mahodaya, several Haridasas as explained by Jyoti Bhagini, all share the same sentiment. In the yesterday's discourse, Chaya Bhagini beautifully explained about this quality, and her example of Jagannath Pandit depicts this so appropriately. Also, Ramesh Mahodaya gave an excellent discourse of the state of mind of Bhakta yesterday. Bhakt goes to a state where he starts seeing only the Bhagavan in every walks of life, and every object in the universe will appear to them as the form of Bhagavan only. In Dhyana Yoga of Bhagavad Gita, you will find similar explanation for yogis who can see, witness Paramatma in all beings. Sarva bhutastamatmanam sarva bhutani chatmani ikshate yoga iktatma sarvatra samadarsanaha. Coming to the story of Ramdas, when he was subjected to extreme punishment and torture by the Tanasha soldiers, he exhibits abundant confidence and devotion. Bhakta Ramdas, put under dire circumstances in the prison for 12 long years, he has been punished continuously by the king's soldiers, but his mind is always on Lord Rama. He never deterred from the worshipping of Lord Rama. He never exhibited slightest of fear being put in the torture. Instead, he claims that his greatest strength is having Lord Rama alongside of him. తక్కువేమి మనకు రాముడు ఒక్కడుండు వరకు ప్రక్క తోడుగా భగవతుడు మన చక్రధారియే చింతనేయుండగా. Rough translation of this Kirtana is, हमको क्या कमी है अगर भगवान राम जी हमारे पास है तो. In this Kirtana, Ramdas exhibits his fearlessness as he has Lord Rama besides him. A lot of people think the real security in the life comes through money, real estate, investments, relatives, friends, and other assets. However, Ramdas' thought process is different. He believes when he has Rama alongside with him, then everything else will fall in place. Ramdas believes that when you do Ramanama Smarana, Lord along with his Parivara will stand right next to you all the time. How it's possible? Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra Kutamastakāñjalim Bhashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutum Namata Rakshasantakam. Mahabhakta Hanuma will be the first person to be present. Whenever Rama Sankirtana is happening, Hanuma, who is the destroyer of Rakshasas, will make his presence felt with Ananda Ashrupurna Lochanam, means tears of joy. Sita, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna are obvious followers. Likewise, Rakshasaraja Vibhishana, Vishnu Parivara, and all others will be at our disposal just by chanting Ramanama. In this Kirtana, Ramdas continues to praise Lord's attributes in all Dasavataras. I just want to refer another Vagdeyakara, Tyagaraj, who belongs to Andhra Pradesh, who resemble similar sentiment. He praises Lord Rama by singing this: Nidichala Sukama, Ramuni Sannidichala Sukama, which means, which one is greater comfort, abundant wealth or Sri Rama's companion, Sannidhi? Nacha Sita Tvaya Hina Nacha Aham Api Raghava Muhurtam Api Jivavo Jalan Matsyava Iva Udadhrutau. In Aranyakanda, Lakshmana says this to Rama, who tries to send him back to Ayodhya. Lakshmana claims that he will be like a fish out of water if he is separated from Rama, even for a millisecond time. If Rama besides to us, everything will fall in place. That is the state of Nija Bhakta. And Ramdas inquires in very subtle fashion why there is no response from Lord Rama after going through so much of torture and the severe punishment given by Tanasha soldiers. Kalalo ni Ramasmarana Maruva Chakkani Tandri. Kalalo ni Namasmarana Maruva Chakkani Tandri. Pilichina Paluka Vemi Paluke Bangaramayana. Paluke Bangaramayana. Hey Rama, I have never left your Namasmarana, even in my dreams. O my Lord, I have been calling you and chanting your name. Why there is no response? Is talking became so costly for you, like gold? Why you are not responding? Saranagatatrana Biridankitadavukava Karuninchu Bhadrachala Vana Ramadasa. I heard and sincerely believed that you are the rescuer of people who take shelter in you. Are you really not that? Show some mercy on me, O Rama. You even blessed a squirrel for little help it did. Why you are not responding? Lord Sita in Sundarakanda expresses similar concern due to the neglect of Lord Rama. Ananya devatvamimam miyam kshamacha bhumaucha sayya niyamascha dharme prati pativratatvam viplam mamedam kutam krutagneshviva manushanam. Mogo hi dharmascharito mayayam tadeka patnitvam nirartham. Yatvam na pashyami kursa vivarna hina tvaya sangamane nirasha. Piturnidesam niyamena krutva vanani vrittascharita vratascha. Thribistamanye vipalekshanaabhi tvam ram syase vita bhayakrutaathaha. O Rama, I am performing all my duties sincerely, treating you as my Paramadaivam. I am going through the tortures of these Rakshasas patiently, only with the hope of seeing you again. Hey Rama, are my Pativratyam, Dharmacharanam going in vain? I am losing the hope of seeing you again. Why you are not fulfilling your duty? It's not that you don't know how to fulfill your duty and not aware of your responsibilities. You are man of words. For the word you have given to your father, you left Ayodhya and went on to Vanavasa. Hey Rama, I am devoted to you. Because of the fact I had fortune of your association, I am able to bear this cruel demons. What wrong I have done? Am I that unfortunate person? I can lose my life. Woe to me of my little fortune. In this context, I would like to mention about a very interesting conversation that took place between Lord Sita and Lord Rama during the Aranyakanda. In Dandakaranyam, Rama is visiting as many ashrams as possible and have satsangs with the rishis in the Aranya. Rama, even though he is in the exile, never forgotten his duties of Kshatriya. Everywhere he goes, he asks the yoga kshema of all rishis. He inquires how their tapas and yajna karma are happening. He suggests them to share any concerns or grievances that they may have, that they might be having during their vihita karma. The rishis expresses their difficulties they are facing because of the Rakshasas who are preventing and obstructing from successfully performing yajnas and yagas. They mentioned that these Rakshasas are preventing them from performing Jana Lokahita Yajna Karyani. Rama, deeply concerned with their state, promises them that he will safeguard that area and remove any Rakshasa forces causing distress to them. Delighted with this, all rishis express happiness and bless Rama. While coming back from the rishis' ashrama, Sita Devi asks Rama, why you are indulging in all this unnecessary business? Your father just asked you to spend 14 years in forest. and never asked you to oblige Kshatriya duties. You do not have any direct conflict or animosity with the Rakshasas. Why you are unnecessarily inviting trouble? To begin with, we are here to just do Vanavasa. Why do you even bring these kodanda and arrows and other weaponry? Why can't we simply spend 14 years calmly and return back to Ayodhya? Rama, perplexed with Sita's words, says, Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmati chayachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadami etat vratam mama. He says, why you are talking like this, Sita? This is my Kshatriya dharma. In order to fulfill my responsibilities, I do not care what state I am in and circumstances that I am in. My duty is to protect Sadhu Janaha, and eliminate any obstructions come in their way. In order to fulfill my duty, I will not even hesitate to leave everything that come in the way. Sita Devi is nobody other than Jagannatha. She very well knows what's coming in future. She checking Rama's Kartavya Diksha and Dhrudha Chitta. Now deeply anguished by her state of mind, by her state in the midst of all these Rakshasas, Sita Devi, while sending the Sandesha through Anjaneya, reminds Rama about his bound duty and his commitment towards helpless bhaktas. Bhakta takes liberty and freedom to question Bhagavan. True Bhakta do not hesitate to even remind the Bhagavan's duty. Like in this context, how Ramdas did. Now Ramdas starting to get frustrated. He wanted to settle the account with Lord Rama. He explains how much money has been spent on the temple and jewelry. He is testing Lord's memory, who is sitting happily in Bhadrachalam temple without fulfilling his responsibilities. Ikshvaku kulatilaka ikapaina palukave Ramachandra nannu rakshimpakunnanu rakshakudu evarinka Ramachandra. O Lord Rama, you are the greatest among Ikshvaku Vamsa. It does not suit you not to rescue your devotees. I just want to share a small story in this context. Shruyate kalu?
Ma'am.
I just want to share a small story in this context. When Lord Rama is walking in the forest, he accidentally stepped on a frog. The frog suffered with a lot of pain. Lakshmana was behind Rama and he became very pitiful towards the frog. He asked the frog, why you did not seek help before Rama stepped on you? The frog replied, he is the Jagad Rakshaka of Sarvalokas. If he himself is hurting me, who else I can ask for help? I do not really remember the exact story, but I believe it's in these same lines. I don't think it is part of the true Valmiki Ramayana, but it's a great example or a good story that I thought of sharing here. Because Lord Rama is Jagad Rakshaka. If he himself causing some trouble or if he himself causing the neglect, where else you would go and then plead help, request for help? Ramdas is pleading Lord Rama here. You are the Lord. If you do not help me, who will help? Chuttu prakaramuలు సొంపుతో కట్టిస్తే రామచంద్ర ఆ ప్రాకారమునకు బట్టి 10,000 వరహాలు రామచంద్ర. I have carefully gotten the temple boundary walls, prakaras, constructed. O Rama, do you even know how much it costed? Hear me out now. It's 10,000 varahas. లక్ష్మణునికి చేయిస్తే ముత్యాల పతకము రామచంద్ర ఆ పతకానికి పట్టె 10,000 మొహరీలు రామచంద్ర. Offered pearls necklace to your dear brother Lakshmana. Hey Rama, do you even know how much it costed? Hear me out now. It's 10,000 varahas. సీతమ్మకు చేయిస్తిని చింతాకు పతకము రామచంద్ర ఆ పథకానికి పట్టే 10,000 వరహాలు రామచంద్ర. For Sita Devi, I have offered beautiful ruby necklace. Hey Rama, do you even know how much it costed? Hear me out now. It's 10,000 varahas. నీ తండ్రి దశరథ మహారాజు పంపెనా, లేక నీ మామ జనక మహారాజు పెట్టెనా? ఎవడబ్బా సొమ్మ నీ కులుకూతూ తిరిగేవు రామచంద్ర. Hey Rama, do you know how all this money came from? By any chance, are you thinking your father Dasharatha sent? Or you are under misconception that it came from your father-in-law Janaka? In a rough translation in Hindi will be, तेरे बाप माल समझ के, तेरे बाप के माल समझ के मौज मस्ती कर रहे हो क्या? Whose money that you are enjoying all this time? पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अस्नामि प्रयतात्मनः. Bhagavan himself told, if any devotee offers me leaf, flower, fruit or water with complete devotion and purity, I will accept that. I guess Bhakta Ramdas added pure gali or scolding with pure heart as well into that list. Immediately Ramdas realizes his mistake and begs his pardon wholeheartedly. He prays, Radhadaya ika na meeda ipudaina పాదములకు మొక్కెద పలుమారు విన్నవించెదర. తప్పులెంచబోకు నీ గొప్పతనము చల్లదు, ఎప్పుడూ నిన్నే నమ్మితి తప్పక నన్ను రక్షించమురా. O Rama, is your karuna not going to shower on me? I will bow to your legs multiple times. Please do not take my mistakes into account. It won't suit you, Rama. I have nobody other than you. Please come and help me out. Most of the Telugu poets used to be, there are many kirtanas like that. I just touched on few where I can construct a plot. So if I just want to touch on some other literary work of Ramdas, and then we will continue the story. Most of the Telugu poets used to be very bilingual and very proficient in Sanskrit. Among Ramdas Kirtanas, there are few Sanskrit Kirtanas too. Other than the Kirtanas, Ramdas has written highly philosophical padyas, Dasharatha Satakam. I would like to touch on few padyas of Dasharatha Satakam at this time. తరణి కులేసనానుడులు దప్పులు కలిగిన నీదు నామ సద్విరచితమైన కావ్యము పవిత్రము గాదే వియన్నదీ జలము బరుగుచు వంకయైన మలినాకృతి బారిన తన్మహత్వముందరమే గణింపనెవ్వరికి దాసరథి కరుణాపయోనిధి. Here Ramdas is expressing a great feeling. Hey Rama, if Akasa Ganga is flowing in very unstructured path, even when its outward appearance is dirty, is it possible to question the sanctity of the Ganga? Similarly, if a kavya is written in praise of you, even if it contains several mistakes and flaws, it is still purest and pious. Daruna pata kabdiki sada badabhagni bhava kulattivi stara davana lachiki సుధార సవృష్టి దురంత దుర్మత చార భయంకరాటవికి జండ కఠోర కుఠార ధారణి తారక నామ మెన్నుకొన్న దాశరథి కరుణాపయోనతి. O Lord Rama, your Nama Smarana will abolish all the sins, will remove obstacles of samsara. Chanting your name will access all evil practices. ముప్పున గాల కింకరులు ముంగిట వచ్చిన వేళ రోగముల్ గొప్పరమైనచో గపము కుత్తుక నిండిన వేళ బాంధవుల్ గప్పిన వేళ మీ స్మరణ గల్గునో గల్గదో నాటికిప్పుడే తప్పక చేతు మీ భజన దాశరథి కరుణాపయోనిధి. O Lord Rama, I am not sure if I be able to remember your name when I am in danger or nearing my death or surrounded by relatives or my throat is suffering. Let me chant your name when I am in good condition now itself. Parama dayanidhe patita pavana nama hare yatanchu sustira matulai sada bhajana seyu mahatmula pada dhuli na siramuna daltu meerataku jerakudanchu yamundu kinkarotkaramula gana bettunacha Dasaradi Karuna Payonati. Hey Rama, your Namasmarana will purify even the utmost sinners. I will take the dust of your bhaktas and put it on my head with utmost devotion. This is because Yamadutas cannot reach that place where your Bhakta Dhuli is present. Ramadas relentlessly sang innumerable kirtanas expressing grief, anger, pleading with Rama to save him. He chanted and wrote Rama's name on the walls of the prison. Yet Gopanna's faith in Rama, even though after going through such suffering, Gopanna's faith in his Rama and Sita only gotten stronger. Finally, one night, as Tanasha rested in his inner apartments in his palace, he was woken up by two young boys. They said, "We are Ramoji and Lakshmanoji. Here are more than 6 lakh varahas. Give us a receipt for it and release Gopanna immediately." Saying so, the beautiful boys with strange effulgence threw a bag of gold coins that was more than the debt to be paid. They took the receipt, gave it to the jailer of the Golconda fort, and had Gopanna released. However, when Gopanna came out, they were nowhere to be seen. Not knowing who has paid his debt, Gopanna went to the Tanasha to find out the answer to this tantalizing question. He found Tanasha still contemplating on who the two boys were who had come into his inner chambers despite of the tight security. He could not take his mind off their mesmerizing beauty and radiance. Seeing Gopanna, he narrated the events of the night. In a flash, Gopanna understood that it was his dear Rama and Lakshmana who came to pay for his release. He was completely grief-stricken that he had missed having a darshan of Lord, while Tanasha, a non-believer, had seen and heard him at close quarters. What mystery was that? Gopanna was inconsolable at the lost opportunity and overcame with emotion that his Lord had come just to release him. He picked up one of the coins touched by his Rama himself, and to his utter surprise, he found that it had a unique mudra or insignia of Rama himself. Astounded, Tanasha realized that it was indeed Rama and Lakshmana who had come that night. They really did exist. From then on, Tanasha became a devout believer and gave away all the gold moharas or varahas that Rama had given to release Gopanna to the Bhadrachalam temple. Even today, 2 of these coins are kept at the Bhadrachalam temple. After this year, every year on Ramanavami day, Tanasha would send pearls and expensive gifts to the Lord, a practice still continued till this day by the present day government. Now the state government as a ritual will be sending the gifts to Bhadrachalam temple following the same practice on the Sri Ramanavami day. There are several stories behind why the greatest Bhakt Ramdas had to go through 12 long years of punishment. One of the legend follows like this. Desolate in his grief, Gopanna asked his Rama again and again why he was denied the darshan of his Lord when he was so close. He became so miserable that he decided to end his life. Then Sri Rama came in his dream and explained, in his previous birth as a young man, Gopanna had imprisoned a Ramachilaka, that means a parrot, that recited the name of Rama. The parrot was miserable and afraid, locked in the cage. He would laugh every time the parrot chanted the name of Rama. He kept it caged, enjoyed its predicament for 12 days, after which he relented and set the parrot free. Since he tortured and frightened a living being that was defenseless, that too one that kept chanting Rama's name for 12 days, in this birth, he had to suffer the pain, torture for 12 years while Tanasha made fun of his kirtanas. Rama then went on to give Ramadasu his darshan along with Devi Sita and Lakshmana. He blessed Ramdas at his end of this life, he would attain moksha and reach Vaikuntham. Gopana went back to Bhadrachalam, spent time taking care of his Rama and Sita and discharging his duties in managing the temple till the age of 60. He died and attained moksha. The ardent devotee who was impatient to be with his dear Lord was finally taken by Rama, who was even much more anxious to have his child near him. Gopana became eternal as Ramdas, and even today his haunting kirtanas plead, scold, love, question, agitate, and so much more with Rama. He lives even today in the hills of Bhadradri, the abode of his dear Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, singing his beautiful kirtanas. चरित्रे बहवः जनाः बहूनि विधानि श्रीरामस्य आराधनं कृतवन्तः ये जनाः रामस्य गुणानि मनसि स्थिरं कृत्वा सदा रामामोद मार्गेण चलन्ति ते धन्यजीवाः रामचारित्रम् अनुसरयित्वा क्रमशः श्रीरामसादृशाः भवितुं शक्यन्ते केचन रामकथानां लिखित्वा रामस्य सेवनं कुर्वन्ति केचन रामस्य गुणानि कीर्तनं कृत्वा आनन्दम् अनुभवन्ति केचन सदा राम कथा कथनं केचन श्रवणं केचन निरन्तर श्रवणं इत्यादि बहुभिः मार्गैः तेषां चारित्रं रामप्रियं कर्तुं शक्यन्ते. Now I would like to talk about Bhadrachala Kshetra little bit. As per one of the legend of the Bhadrachalam temple, the story goes like this. The temple is one of the several in India linked to epic Ramayana legend about Bhadra. According to the legend, in the Treta Yuga, Rama, along with his consort Sita and brother Lakshmana, stayed in Dandaka forest as a part of their 14-year exile. Due to Rama's grace, a stone turned into a human called Bhadra, who is considered a son of Mount Meru. Devoted to Rama, Bhadra later met the sage Narada, who initiated Upadesam of Rama Taraka Mantra. Bhadra meditated and chanted the mantra on the banks of Godavari river for several years. Pleased Rama promised to return to meet Bhadra when he found Sita. He had been abducted by the demon king. However, Rama failed to fulfill his promise in his lifetime. Later, Vishnu was pleased with Bhadra's devotion to fulfill his promise of his Rama Avatara that was made. He appeared before Bhadra in the form of Rama. In a hurry, Vishnu forgot that Rama was immortal with 2 arms and appeared with his 4 celestial arms. Rama in upper arms held Shankha and Sudarshan Chakra and a bow and an arrow in his lower hands, along with Sita and Lakshmana, all 3 facing west towards Godavari river. Rama held the conch in his right upper hand in contrast to Vishnu, with the intention of giving salvation to Bhadra. The Bhadra legend is a mythology behind Bhadrachalam, as well as other Bhadra prefixed locations and temples in India. Major festivals that are performed in Bhadrachala temple. Major festival that's performed in Bhadrachala temple is Sri Rama Navami. It is celebrated on every Chaitra Suddha Navami on auspicious Punarvasu Janma Nakshatra of Lord Sri Rama. Growing up, it's a ritual for all of us to listen to the live broadcast of All India Radio. Nowadays, it's getting telecasted, obviously, in Doordarshan and other TV channels. The Sitarama Kalyanam gets celebrated to the most extent like how it was performed in Treta Yuga. One of the highlights of Kalyanam is Talambralu. Bride and bridegrooms pouring auspicious akshatan on each other's heads. A Telugu wedding ritual, Talambralu is metaphoric to the couple's life ahead filled with happiness, prosperity, and understanding. During this ritual, the bride and groom exchange garlands and shower each other with pearls and rice mix, along with saffron and turmeric. closest Sanskrit translation for this would be Haridra Akshatan. When Lord Sita Devi pours auspicious rice mixed with white pearls on the Lord Rama, the color of white pearls looked like rose petals while they are in the hands of Lord Sita Devi. Then, as the pearls falling on the Lord's Rama's body, they turned blue like Neelavarna Manayaha. The festival is celebrated with fullest joy with amazing live commentary by the priests. On this auspicious note, I would like to conclude my speech. Mahodaya, with your permission, I would like to request Sangeeta Bhagini to sing one kirtana, which is generally in southern India. This kirtana is sung to notify the Mangalam whenever a program is ending and so on. So I just thought of requesting Sangeeta Bhagini to sing this Mangala Kirtana. This Kirtana is normally sung in events and functions marking Mangalam. So Sangeeta Bhagini, it shouldn't take more than 2 minutes. Sangeeta Bhagini, do you mind to sing it?
Yeah, sure. Namaskar, Mahodaya. Thank you, Satya Mahodaya, for giving this opportunity. I'll start. Ramachandraya Janaka Rajaja Manoharaya Mamaka Bhishtadaya Mahita Mangalam. Ramachandraya Janaka Rajaja Manoharaya Mamaka Bhishtadaya Mahita Mangalam. Kosaleshaya Mandahasa Poshanaya Vasavadi Vinuta Varaya Mangalam. Charu Kunkumopeta Chandanadi Charchitaya Harakataka Shobhitaya Bhuri Mangalam. Lalitaratna Kundalaya Tulasivana Malikaya Jalada Sadrisha Dehaya Charu Mangalam. Devaki Suputraya Deva Devotamaya Bhavaja Guruvaraya Bhavya Mangalam. Pundarikakshaya Purnachandrananaya Andajatavahanaya Atula Mangalam. Vimala Rupaya Vividha Vedanta Vedyaya Sumukha Chitta Kamitaya Shubhra Mangalam. Ramadasaya Mrudula Hrudaya Kamalavasaya Swami Bhadragirivaraya Sarva Mangalam. Swami Bhadragirivaraya Sarva Mangalam. Swami Bhadragirivaraya Sarva Mangalam.
Dhanyavad Bhagini. Dhanyavadah.
Thank you.
Astu Mahodaya, mama Ramadasasya Kathanam idanim aham samapyami. Dhanyavadah.
Satya Mahodaya, Bahu Sundaram. Sangeeta Bhagini also sang very beautifully. Very nice.
Very
well explained, Satya Mahodaya. Chala
bagundindi
mee
kathanam.
Very nice, Mahodaya. Sangeeta Bhagini.
Thank you. Dhanyavad. Wide coverage, Satya. Bachi sir. You really covered so many good points.
Beautifully
Sangeeta Bhagini.
Dhanyavad.
Satya Mahodaya, Uttamam, Satya Mahodaya. Sangeeta Bhagini sang beautifully.
Thank you. Dhanyavad, Sheila.
Satya Mahodaya, Sangeeta Bhagini. Dvayoho Jugalbandi Bahu Samyak Asit.
Dhanyavad. Thank you. Thanks, Satya Mahodaya, for the opportunity.
Satya Mahodaya, thank you so much. In fact, I was expecting Sangeeta Bhagini. Can you sing Yeti Rogananu, if it's possible? This is one of
Bhagini, you wanted to sing, no? You didn't coordinate with Satya Mahodaya. I told you to coordinate with him, no?
No. In fact, like I was expecting probably Satya Mahodaya has kuch plans, aise na. So
you should have spoken.
I think due to the time, I would like to conclude the speech and then see the reactions from Puja Swamiji and then the Guruji. Yeah.
Acha. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe some other time we can definitely. I know this is so tempting, and then I might not be.
Yes.
I think as I'm giving this speech, I kept thinking like Ramdas is such a legendary Carnatic music stalwart. Maybe I'm not the right person to give a talk about Ramdas because it's more musical. But I tried. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's more than the music or the it's not that kind of thing. It's the bhakti, like in the each and every word when
That's right.
that is it's all about bhakti. Music is a way, or maybe it's just an instrument to express, but the ultimate this one I felt probably like probably one would really will start crying when they listen to compositions like
Right.
it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Satya Mahoday. Thank you.
Dhanyawad.
Similar type of character was also happened in Marathwada of Maharashtra state, known as Daso Digambar. A similar story, miss. A similar
I
character.
see. Wow. Good to know.
Explained very nicely and very fluently.
Dhanyawad, Mahoday.
Thank you, Sangeeta Bhagini, for coordinating. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh.
सत्य महोदय जी, हरि ओम।
हाँ, वदतु।
हाँ, जो अक्कन्ना मादन्ना जो बोले थे आप स्टोरी, तो मेरा ससुराल उसके बाजू को ही है, यहाँ पे जो हैदराबाद में उनका जो मंदिर है अक्कन्ना मादन्ना, तो मेरा ससुराल उसके बाजू को ही है, वहां से 5 मिनट के दूरी के ऊपर। हाँ,
अच्छा।
और
तो यही सॉरी क्षमता वदतु।
और भद्राचलम में ऋग्वेद पारायण के लिए हम जाते थे 2004 और 2005 में। जैसे ये रामनवमी का उत्सव होता था ना, तो यहाँ पे तेलंगाना में ऋग्वेद बोलने वाले बहुत कम होते थे, तो वहाँ पे पारायण के लिए मुझे 2 बार ड्यूटी पड़ा था भद्राचलम में।
अच्छा।
रामनवमी के टाइम।
वाह,
बहुत ही सुंदर। हाँ, बहुत ही सुंदर कथन किया आपने, बहुत धन्यवाद।
You are blessed, Kulkarni Mahodaya, to go and do the Parayanam there. You are really blessed.
बहुत तमाम प्रस्तुति।
Satya Mahodaya, actually I made Raghunath sit next to me and I was waiting for an opportunity to make him sing Mangalam. But he was laughing when you said Sangeeta. I had forgotten that Sangeeta was there.
Yeah, I just thought about that today because towards the end, if we can close the speech with Mangalam.
Yeah.
So I just texted Sangeeta Bhagini and then she
Actually, I downloaded the script. I made him sit बड़े-बड़े अक्षरों में download करके screen पूरा दिख रहा है ऐसा करके. I told him, it is right in front of you and you are singing. But Sangeeta Bhagini started singing. So I said, okay.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ರು ಭಗಿನಿ?
ಇದೇನೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ.
ಓಕೆ.
ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ. ಮಂಗಳಂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. That is the last one.
ಶೀಲಾ, ನಾವಿಬ್ರು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸುಂದರಿ.
ಖಂಡಿತ.
ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್.
ನಾನು ಹನುಮಂದು ಪವಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 9th-ಗೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
ಅದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು?
ಮಂಗಳ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಪವಮಾನ.
You can sing that, Jyoti Bhagini. Pavamana Sudubhattu is also for Mangalam only.
Yeah, I know. Madhyamavati. Yeah.
Usually that Madhyamavati only we sing at the end.
Yeah, so, I picked this Ramachandraya because it is written by the Ramdas. So I picked that because it is like
we also sing
this Mangalam also we sing in the end.
I see. No, I'm saying the Ramachandraya Janaka is written by the Ramdas.
Yeah, I know. Actually, this became very popular because of I will share the link also. Balmurali Krishna's one whole album is there, no? And all Bhadrachala Ramadasa
Yeah,
Kirtis.
yeah,
He
yeah.
made it popular actually. He made it very popular actually. Very beautifully rendered.
Actually, I had learned one Kruti from Surendra Suri Babu, which I was trying to search for that. It's on Ramadas. So let's
Maybe
see,
next time whenever.
some occasion we'll try.
It was very nice, Satya Mahodaya. Very nice actually.
धन्यवाद भगिनी।
सही है। अब हम तो ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि मुंह का स्वादानवत, जैसे गूंगा कुछ खाए और उसको जो स्वाद आ रहा है उसके विषय में वो बता ना पाए, स्वाद तो उसको ले रहा है, वैसी दशा हो जाती है। इतनी इतनी अच्छी प्रस्तुति आप लोगों के द्वारा हो रही है, स्वाद तो ले रहे हैं, लेकिन अब गूंगे हैं तो कैसे व्यक्त करें कि कितना अच्छा लगा। ये सब प्रेम और भक्ति की महिमा है, जिसमें उसको बताया नहीं जा सकता है। और बोलने वाला भी जो होता है, वह भी जो जिसका भी स्वाद लेता है, चाहे वो मीठा हो अथवा आम, नींबू, इमली आदि हो, उसके खट्टेपन का अंतर वो ठीक ठीक एकदम एग्जैक्ट नहीं बता सकता है। वैसे ही रूप का, रंग का अंतर भी ठीक ठीक से नहीं बता सकता। ये सृष्टि ही ऐसी ही है, इसमें सब करते हुए, सब भोगते हुए भी हम सुख दुख का ठीक ठीक निरूपण नहीं कर पाते हैं। और जहाँ भक्ति है, प्रेम है, तो कोई ऐसा लड्डू खीर तो है नहीं कि वैसा आनंद आएगा और उपमान से अथवा प्रेम है नहीं, या लड्डू खिला दिया तो भक्ति हो गई अथवा प्रेम हो गया। तो धन इत्यादि देना तो रिश्वत के रूप में, दंड के रूप में भी देते ही हैं। मान लीजिए किसी ने हमको बड़े प्रेम से कोई मिठाई दिया और दूसरे ने छीन लिया, दोनों में प्रेम हो सकता है। एक कह सकता है भैया तुम ये मिठाई खाओगे तो बीमार हो जाओगे, तुम्हें ये हानि करेगा, तुमको हम मिठाई नहीं खाने देंगे। तो इस मिठाई को छीनने में और क्या उसको देने में कम प्रेम है तो कम ज्यादा यहाँ पर तो बताया नहीं जा सकता। भक्ति अथवा प्रेम देने में भी है, छीनने में भी है। इसलिए मिठाई माता जो है अपने एक बीमार बच्चे के लिए दाल का पानी उसको एक बच्चे को खिलाती है, दूसरे बच्चे के लिए हलवा पूड़ी बनती है। अब बीमार बच्चा कहीं माता को पक्षपाती कहे तो माँ कहेगी बेटा भाई तुम बीमार हो, तुम हलवा पूड़ी खाओगे तुम्हारा रोग और बढ़ जाएगा, पेट ठीक नहीं है तुम्हारा, अच्छे हो जाओ तो तुमको भी ये सब हलवा पूड़ी खिलाऊंगी। एक हनुमान जी की मूर्ति हमारे तरफ तो ऐसे खेत में भी रख देते हैं, तो ऐसे खुले स्थान में थी। एक साधु उधर से आए तो उनको लगा कि हनुमान जी को धूप में, वर्षा में कष्ट होता होगा, तो उन्होंने गांव के लोगों को बुलाया और उनसे एक घास फूस का छप्पर जो है वो मूर्ति के ऊपर बनवा दिया। अब साधु तो छप्पर बनवा करके चले गए, किंतु कुछ दिन के बाद दूसरे साधु उधर से निकले, उन्होंने मूर्ति के ऊपर ये घास फूस का छप्पर देखा तो सोचा कि कहीं इसमें आग लग गई तो मेरे हनुमान जी को बड़ा कष्ट होगा। तो उन्होंने गांव के लोगों को बुलाया और वो छप्पर हटवा दिया। अब इन दोनों का देखिए प्रेम, दोनों की भक्ति, दोनों का ही हनुमान जी कि हमसे दूर रहिए, तो क्या इसको भक्तों की कथाएं प्रेम की अनन्यता थी, और बड़े भाव विभोर होकर के आप सभी ने कथाओं को प्रकट किया है। इसके लिए शब्द ही नहीं है कि किस तरह से आप लोगों का धन्यवाद ज्ञापन किया जाए। सबकी प्रस्तुति अति उत्तम जा रही है, बहुत अच्छी, बहुत अच्छे से आप लोगों की प्रस्तुति है, बहुत बढ़िया है। कल पुनः है हम लोग
महोदय, मैं
रूपल
एक
भगिनी।
बात अंत में, सॉरी महोदय, मैं
हाँ
एक
जी,
बात कहना चाहूंगा। जैसे मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ ना, एक तो जगह पे इतना भावुक हो गया, क्योंकि इतना भक्त का जो लिबर्टी लेता है, उसको डांटता भी है और उससे प्रेम से बात करता है भगवान से, वो सब जब मैं ये पढ़ रहा हूँ तो फिर मुझे भी बहुत इमोशनल हो गया। मैंने इतना अच्छा कथा था, मुझे भी
जी जी जी।
इस अवसर के for this opportunity I felt really good, because रामदास स्टोरी वाज वेरी पॉपुलर, लाइक कुलकर्णी महोदय ने बोल रहा है ना, सभी तेलुगु जगहों में और बाकी सब की प्लेस में उसकी संगीत की वजह से। लेकिन बहुत सारा लोग अपना सा हो जाता है रामदास का, लाइक हर घर में उसका कीर्तना बजती है, उसका जो तो इतना पुण्य किया है, और हम सबको भी इतना easily all the philosophy was provided in his simple language, and then was like made very popular, like Manjula Bagni बोल रही है, like वो सब इतना पॉपुलर हो गया है, जन बाहुल्य हो गया है। तो वो सब मुझे भी पढ़ते हुए थोड़ा बहुत इमोशनल भी हो गया मैंने। वो कैसे भगवान राम से बात कर रहा है और उसको कैसा संबोधित कर रहा है, वो सब देख के इतना अच्छा लगा मुझे भी। थैंक यू महोदय।
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा। कल
मैंने इनके कीर्तनों का एक मैं जो बोल रही थी उसका लिंक ग्रुप में मैंने स्थापित किया है, जो जिनको सुनना है ना वो सुन सकते हैं।
वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे भेज दीजिएगा, यहाँ से कक्षा खत्म होने को
भेज दिया है महोदय, भेज
अच्छा
दिया
अच्छा,
है।
हाँ हाँ
हाँ, तो सुनना है तो सुन सकते हैं उधर से
जी
यूट्यूब
जी
में।
जी बिल्कुल। हाँ हाँ हाँ।
जैसे सत्या महोदय बोल रहे थे ना, सख्य बोलते हैं, तो मुझे थोड़ा 2 मिनट्स आई विल टेक महोदय। मुझे थोड़ा टाइम का वो कम पड़ गया था, मैं बोल नहीं सकी, लेकिन वो डांटता है समझाता है ऐसे बोल रहे थे ना, पुरंदरदास जी भी ने ऐसे बोला था, निन्नंत स्वामी एनगुंटु निनगिल्ला, तुम्हारे जैसा स्वामी मुझे है आपको नहीं है, निन्नरसी लक्ष्मी एन्न ताई, तुम्हारी जो रानी है ना लक्ष्मी वो मेरी माँ है, तुम्हारी माँ कहाँ है दिखाओ, ऐसा डांटता है। पुरंदरदास जी कृष्ण से बोलते नहीं तो विष्णु से बोलते हैं, मुझे तुम जैसा स्वामी मिला है, तुम्हारा स्वामी कौन है दिखाओ, तुम्हें लक्ष्मी, तुम्हारी रानी लक्ष्मी है ना वो मेरी माँ है, तुम्हारी माँ कहाँ है दिखाओ, ऐसा बोलता है। तो ये तो हो गया फ्रेंडशिप। तो वो निंदा स्तुति भी बोलते हैं ना, निंदना के रूप में वो स्तुति करते हैं। हाँ महोदय,
जी
हो
जी
गया।
हाँ हाँ हाँ। अस्तु। कमल भगिनी का आपका मैंने भेजा है, शुक्रवार को है संभवतः।
नहीं नहीं महोदय, नहीं कल
हाँ,
नहीं है महोदय, न शुक्रवार को नहीं है, आगे के हफ्ते में है महोदय।
अच्छा
हाँ हाँ, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ अभी कल 10 दिन पूरा हो गया ना, इसीलिए मैं।
अच्छा अच्छा,
हाँ
मंगलवार को है, मंगलवार 8 अगस्त को।
आपने मंगलवार को रखा है, पर
हाँ
अभी
हाँ
मैं देख के आपको बताती है, मैं कर सकेगी मंगलवार को, नहीं तो
हाँ
थोड़ा
हाँ
1-2 दिन आगे पीछे होएगा।
जी जी जी
बिकॉज 13 डे महोदय अभी होएगा ना उसके।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
क्षमता महोदय गुरुवर।
ठीक है। और राधा भगिनी का अब भी सुनाएंगी। सबका स्वागत है, पूरा अपना जो भी आप इन भक्तों के विषय में आपको जानकारी है और जो यहाँ पर इनकी प्रस्तुतिकरण नहीं हुई है उसके विषय में आप निसंकोच अपनी बातों को, ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरा हमको छोटे से छोटे रूप में भी रखा जा सकता है, 10-5 मिनट का भी रख सकते हैं। ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको 1-1.5 घंटे ही बोलने हैं, ऐसी कोई किसी भी तरह की बाध्यता या बंधन नहीं है। आप कम ज्यादा समय लेकर के आप जितना समय लगता है उतना लीजिए, उसमें कोई परेशानी नहीं। आगे चलिए ठीक है। और फिर हो सकता है कि रिपीट भी हो 1-2 लोगों का, आप लोग और भी तैयारी करके रखिए। किसी कथाओं का तो अनंत है, कथाएं अनंत हैं। बहुत से भक्त हैं, भक्तों की कोई गणना ही नहीं है। पहले तो पूरा भक्तों का ही देश, हमारा भारत देश जो है भक्तों का ही देश था। अभी भी बहुत से भक्त हैं, तो कमी तो है नहीं कि बस एक कथा हो गई उसके बाद। ये तो रोज कहते रहेंगे तो हमारा जीवन ही खत्म हो जाएगा। मैं भक्तमाल देख रहा था, उसी में लगभग 551 भक्तों की कथाएं उसमें दी हुई है। इसमें से रामदास जी का देखा तो वो जो आप बताए ना वो रामदास जी नहीं है, कि आपने वो पन्ना रामदास जी के विषय में बताया है, लेकिन वो उत्तर प्रदेश के हैं, उत्तर भारतीय हैं, उनके विषय में था। वैसे तो कथाएं भक्तों के विषय में जानेंगे तो उससे प्रेरित होकर के हमारे जीवन में भी कुछ अंश में तो भक्ति आएगी, कुछ प्रेरणा तो मिलेगी, कुछ तो हमारा हृदय पिघलेगा। ये इसी भावना से ये कक्षा में हम लोग अच्छी चर्चा, बहुत अच्छी अच्छी कथाएं, अच्छी अच्छी चर्चाएं, अच्छी बातें सुनने को मिल रही है। आज यहीं पर विराम लेंगे।
महोदय श्वः नास्ति वा?
है ना, कल रूपल भगिनी का है। कल रूपल भगिनी का है।
रूपल भगिनी, आपको कितना टाइम लगेगा?
अराउंड 45 to 50 minutes लगेगा, अराउंड रफली।
हाँ, कुछ भजन वगैरह होगा तो बिल्कुल 10-5 मिनट का भजन भी सुन सकते हैं। वो बोल रहे थे ना ज्योति भगिनी।
हाँ महोदय।
हाँ, तो कल समय बचेगा तो उसमें भजन इत्यादि
कोशिश
की
करेंगे
प्रस्तुति भी
महोदय,
हो
कोशिश
सकती है।
करें। हाँ हाँ
जी जी जी
हाँ
जी जी
गुरुवर महाराष्ट्र में भी
जी
समर्थ
जी
रामदास है, महाराष्ट्र में भी समर्थ
हाँ
रामदास
हाँ
का।
जी जी जी
सत्यम।
हाँ 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 समर्थ गुरुनाथ महाराष्ट्र में भी।
महाराष्ट्र में हम जब भी सुनते हैं रामदास का नाम तो हमारे वही स्टोरी रिलेट होती है। ये सब
हाँ
बहुत
बरोबर,
अच्छा
समर्थ रामदास।
हाँ, ये बहुत अच्छी जानकारी यहाँ पर मिलती है, बहुत जानने को मिलता है। धन्यवाद आप।
धन्यवाद आप।
शांति मंत्र के साथ आज विराम। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद महोदय।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः।
धन्यवाद महोदय।
पुनर्मिलामः।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद गुरुवर्य।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद गुरुवर्य। शुभ दिन।
शुभ दिनं।
धन्यवाद महोदय।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद महोदय।
शुभ दिनम्।